And it's a shame that yesterday's gamble didn't work out for the Termacans. We can check how the market is doing for like stain clones and stuff like that. Gambling, easy question. Technology. I mean, 1.2 billion, there's really not that much we can gamble, you know? There is one way that's yesterday I kinda been thinking about it. Hold up, let's check the prices, see what's actually doable, what's not. Pim, 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 pim. Ooh, Magic Amp is getting lower and lower. If I had the money, I would definitely buy it. Stain clones are still 1.7. Phidias. Oh, Merit. Medal evaluation orders have jumped in price a bit. Termacans is the same. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy moly. This is potentially some money right there. If you're a reseller and you want to make a quick buck, at least buy all of these for 85 mil. I could do it, but you know, it's gonna be low profit and I don't have that much ALZ. If I had like freaking 5 billion, throwing like what, 2, 5, 6, 650 mil, just for like another like 50, 60 mil profits, yeah, that's a good deal. Congrats on EU6. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, that EU6 was nice. Yesterday we also gambled on the Termacans. I have the episodes kinda almost ready. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. 1 billion, that would be enough for 50 Termacan tries. How much is called Selena exchanged? 34 mil. Someone farmed 100 of them. Holy moly. Because there is another way, right? If we theoretically invest 1 billion into Selena exchange tickets, that's gonna be a whole lot of Selena, right? And maybe we could use that to get more all attack up in our stellar. Yesterday we did some calculations and I can basically get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 20, 140 all attack up is still left to gain in my stellar, you know? So, I don't know. It would be a little bit of click after click after click after click. But hey, if I manage to walk away from this stream with 20 more all attack up, I'm happy. The only thing is, as soon as we start doing this, there's no going back. Because if I, for example, change this stat, right? That's it, I have to keep on gambling until I get either the same all attack up 20 or all attack up 40. And it's just gonna be so much lack of spacebar clicking, but to be fair, Stellar seems to be a little bit of a cheaper system in comparison. Because if we think about how much we spend on EUs, you know, like 300-400 million just for one tap. Termacan batteries are like what? 4.5 billion for 100 tries. Selena is actually kinda cheap. 35 million for 10,000 Selena. And per one upgrade you use 55. You know what I mean? So if we just have a ton of patience, we could work on the all attack up tree. It's gonna be a pretty difficult tree to work on, because the only stat that's good enough for us would be the max possible stat, 40 all attack up. With everything else, like I'm kinda happy, and since I have the freaking slot, the all attack up percentage, I kinda feel like in theory it would be really, really good. And if we do get really, really lucky, that could mean so much combat power right here, it's not even funny. Because we're still waiting for the event, you know, so maybe it's a good time to do that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I could pick like a lucky spot. We open Termacans on the ship. The ship is never a good spot. Could do it in the beach. Could do it in Selenia near the tree. Yeah, that sounds about right, to be fair. Let's freaking do it. Now I first need to locate the... If this actually works out, I would be so happy, but it kinda seems too good to be true. That with 1 billion we can actually reach like many max amount stats. Cause I remember like Stellar ain't easy, you have to click it like a whole freaking lot. These guys are attacking me, aren't they? Just looking for some peace and quiet near the tree. Blend in with my surroundings. I don't know, I'm kinda ready. And there's literally nothing else that we rather gamble on, right? Because 1 billion is definitely not enough for solid EU, and definitely not enough for some solid Termacan bracelet summons. So really all we're left with is the Stellar. I am getting attacked by minions a little bit. I wish I could, you know, just go in a little bit deeper so he couldn't attack me. What's the combat power? 1266. No extra items, just my normal gear. Okay, good. I'm happy with that. Tickets, 34 mil. Holy shit, 20, 33. 10,000 each. So what, 330,000 we get? Don't do it, Stellar is crap? What do you mean Stellar is crap? It's still like a important upgradable system that at some point we will need to do. Hey, Tiffers! Hello, hello! Nice to see you, man. We are contemplating about doing Stellar. Right, I have 140 all attack up that still needs to be gained in that system. And 1 billion budget seems kinda fair. Right? If we just hit one perfect stat, that's already 20 all attack up, and it's already gonna increase my combat power by quite a bit. Stellar is the best and cheapest system to max. That's what I've been saying, right? Because we took the comparison from EU upgrades, anything really, EU upgrades, pet upgrades, even your wings. It feels like they cost way more than the Stellar, just because of these Selena exchange tickets. It is an annoying system to level, I'm not gonna lie, definitely, just because you're out here pressing spacebar for eternity. But it is good, you know, I really want that all attack up. Yo, Chenky, you can use the auto clicker for Stellar in Discord. Yeah, there was a system, but then you need to install it, and you know, I already came like so far with my Stellar just by using my two hands. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm 70% done with my Stellar. So the last 30%, I'm just happy enough just to finish it off. Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like kind of relaxing. 1 billion done. Forgot that I still need to go to Bloody Ice. There we go. That's a lot of Stellar. That is a lot of Stellar right there. Okay, let's go back there. I'm not even sure if I'm really liking this tree spot. If any like lucky spots, Stellar is crap, lol. You know how much stats that is? What, like, how much stats in total? I mean, it's an interesting statement that Stellar is crap. Because you're still gonna upgrade your Stellar no matter what. It's not like you're just gonna leave it empty. You know what I mean? It's still a ton of stats. Like, it's definitely not crap, because look at how much already I'm getting. 120 all attack up, damage reduction, 30 critical damage. Then another like 30 critical damage here, like 100 penetration probably almost in here. There we go, 150, 320 all attack up, 60 PvE, 84 critical damage. That's not nothing. What are you talking about, man? What are you freaking talking about? 320 all attack up, 80% critical damage, that's nothing to you? Where do you get more stats than what you just named? Only EU seems to be the only system which actually offers you more stats than that. I think he's saying it's goated. Okay, that would make sense, because I'm saying the same thing, that Stellar is incredibly good and actually cheap. It's just boring to do. Stellar is basically best and it's free. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Because on all of this, we invested 1 billion. If we get just 20 extra all attack up from 1 billion at my kinda stage of combat power, that's already really good. Well, God bless your fingers, good luck. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, man. It's gonna be a tough one. I have one perfect stat already, which is absolutely beautiful, but then everything else is gonna take a while. Okay, I think I'm ready. No, hold up, wait, I'm not ready. Okay, my coffee, my vape, my spacebar. Well, and now we start maybe like a 7-hour stream. Who the frig knows how long it's gonna take me. And I'm gonna take a picture of my combat power. Because we're gonna be stuck here for a long time, and I know myself that I'm definitely gonna forget whatever combat power I see. And so it begins. Okay. Man, the animation is slower than it was, no? Was it always so slow? I kind of remember it like very fast every single time. Because remember the last time I did Stellar, I wasted so many perfect stats, it's not funny. I remember I skipped 15 penetration at least twice. I think the same stream as well. I'm jealous of how long you can play in a day. It's not for long, man. It's not for long. Because now, like, I do have a job, but there's literally no job for us to do. So I'm searching for another job in between. But I think this is the last week where I can just kind of play all day, really. I also applied for some, like, proper positions. I'm not expecting to be expected, but, yeah, you know, just to try, just to give it a go. That's why I used the Stellar clicker so it didn't skip. I skipped the 5 max stats manually and gave up. When I skipped the max stats, I just got mad at myself and promised myself that, you know what? I'll just add more dedication. I'll completely lock in. And I don't even care, man. I'm freaking making it everything by hand. So yeah, guys, you have any topics you want to talk about? We will be here for a long time. Like that's the gameplay. You're gonna see for the next maybe 5 hours. So maybe we can start like some topics rolling, or first all attack up. 13, I think it's like somewhere in the middle. 13 is in the middle. Then you get like 20 after that, and the best one is 40. It's also kind of nice to do this when you think about it, because I don't want to get myself burnt out from farming so many dungeons. Because as soon as the bingo event starts, like that's all I'm gonna be doing with my free time. Good luck, I'm out. Good luck, Tiffers. Good luck on your quest for epic loot. Once you come back, I will still be here. But yeah, I don't know, if I had to guess, I still have like a full week before the bingo event hits. So to get all of these kind of like more boring upgrades out of the way, prepare myself a little bit better for the event. It's gonna be sad though if we don't hit a single perfect stat. It's just gonna require so much patience. Maybe it would have been nice to have like space bar. How many times I clicked my space bar, and it would just kind of always go up by 1. So we can actually see how many times I had to press my space bar to get like a 1 perfect stat. If it was instant, it would be so much better though. Imagine you just collect as many of these Selenas as possible, and it's just like instant. You either get the stat or you don't. If that was the case, I probably would have had all of the max stats like way sooner. Because I think main reason why people refrain from doing this is just because it takes like a long time, you know what I mean? Because to be fair, this stellar I still did in my early days when I just joined the server. I think in the first 2 months we managed to hit like a stellar like this. Oh, who knows? It's about time for an upgrade. All attack up 40, that's what I want to see. That's literally the best stat. Come on, hit one early. Hit one early, man. Just to put me in the mood. Whenever I manage to increase my combat power even just by a little bit, it already puts me in a good mood. You know that you did something good for today. Because at one point I was thinking that all of my progression is only gonna start ramping once the event hits. But when you think about it, like last week I upgraded my character a ton. Right, with the EU6, the freaking Terra amulet with the attack percentage slot. I think I actually progressed more in the last week than I did throughout the whole Christmas event. Or maybe that's not true, because I did do a lot in the Christmas event. I got my QE7 almost fully built. Get some water for this. It's always dangerous to drink water while you're gambling. Imagine you hit the max stat. You're just gonna spit everything right out. Okay, so we used 1 full stack already. How many stacks we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. 33 stacks left. And all that just for 1 perfect stat. You know what would be another nice thing? Look at this. So now I can basically pick the biggest one, Emptiness, for 55 Luminous Soul. What if they added another option that just like says like play Cabal or whatever? It's like an exclusive to the server, and you maybe would have like 200 Selena per try, but then the odds of you getting like very good stats would increase exponentially. So you would still spend the same amount of stellar, but it would be just less clicking, which I think would be nice. Or maybe like an opportunity to load up as many Selenas as you want into 1 try. But then the more Selenas you load up, the better chance of whatever stat drops that it's gonna be the max value drop. So if it's like HP, it's the max HP as you can get. If it's all attack up, it's gonna be 40. If it's critical damage, it's gonna be 7, and so on. All attack up, 2nd time in a row, but it's 13. So it's not good enough. It is not good enough. Stellar was meant to be a long-term system, that's why it needs many Luminous Selenas. Yeah, like back when it was designed, I completely understand that, but you know, when we're playing in the server, the playstyle is completely different. You know what I mean? People are not gonna do it bit by bit. I think most people, just like me, they stack up on the Selenas and just go for 1 big session. But yeah, upgrading this elite stellar, it would be very, very nice. Because I haven't touched this in like 4 months. I just wish it would have been quicker. For this server, yeah, maybe they should remake it. Yeah, it would be nice. Because we already have the consensus that it's cheap. The one thing I didn't think about fully, do I even have enough Luminous Selena? That's the question. Because I will need to put it back on emptiness. So I have the 120 all attack up bonus. You see? All attack up 120 and now it's gone. It's not emptiness. And I know for sure I have no Selenas. No, sorry, no souls whatsoever. The good thing is, like, if I really need them, I could get them with DP. Or I could wait up until tomorrow and then just do some B1Fs. Well, we cap outlet of B1Fs. I think it's gonna cost anywhere from 30 to 40 souls just to put one stat up until emptiness. So we'll see, I might not have enough cash on me. How many stacks I used already? 2. 32 more to go. But this could potentially go just so freaking well. Imagine if with this stellar I hit every single max stat on all attack up. How happy would I be then? Very, very happy. Ay. So this is the third all attack up stat we've gotten. And it's 20 all attack up. This is exactly what we've had before. Not good enough. Not good enough. Took me like 2 to 3 months though. I did my stellar in the server like 90%, all perfect stats by just rolling Selena I farm daily. Damn. I don't know, for some reason I prefer to do it this way. Instead of doing a little bit every day, once you decided, you just go all in. I'm happy that I've already spotted all attack up 20, but still no real value has been gained. Because if I'm remembering correctly, that all attack up 20 wasn't really that hard to get. If I do like you, do now my brain will explode in 30 minutes. Yeah, no, sometimes I like repetitive tasks like this. You just kind of already prepare yourself before you upgrade that, you know what, this is what it's gonna be. Maybe like 2 hours of just clicking spacebar and nothing else. But then again, like, I would have been happy with just like, just chatting stream for today. Who knows, maybe I'll get something done. As long as if I hit at least one perfect stat, I'm more than happy. It's 20 all attack up, that's a lot. And after I get my very first perfect stat... Whoa! This is why you do it. You see what I mean? If we used the system, it would have been so freaking pleasurable. Like, you cannot get more perfect than this. This is all attack up 40 and it even hit on the freaking emptiness, so I don't even need to use any freaking souls. Yeah, I think today is a good day to do Stellar. Let me check if I have any souls at all. No, I don't. Let me check the purple too crazy. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Everyone is like, what happened? What happens? Yo, morning, Chanks. Good freaking morning! Are you streaming right now, Chanky? Yes. We are making it big. This is how your morning should look like, man. This is how your morning should look like. I always had the dream that, you know, if I could just stream full time. Yesterday I made 3 separate streams. Just because I started streaming and I remember that it's like way more fun than just recording the episodes. Because when I record the episodes, I'm kind of just sitting here, it's like, okay, now I need to go on like a super long monologue for the whole video. But when we do streams, it's just kind of chill, you know what I mean? I'm just relaxing here. And doing it as a full-time job would be like such a blessing, to be fair. Big rolls, plus 40, all attack up, and it's purple as well, yeah. Chinky, do you have guide for Warrior? Kinda don't know what to buy now. Plus 20 Demonites, plus 20 Paladiniums, critical rate or critical damage on second slot. It's... if you're a new Warrior, maybe just focus on your weapon first. Because you have a ton of defense already. Because we've literally seen a Warrior not even having a full Sig Metal items. Look at it. And he still survived FT3. Sorry, yeah, I meant weapon. Maybe we'll spot some late game warriors. I've did some dungeons a few days ago with 2 Hope. Because that's the best thing, you just kind of look at like a very established player and you kind of copy him. See 2 Hope on my buddy list. Anyways, if we find like a veteran warrior, we're gonna check his gear. That was me. Yeah, Braider, I remember. I was very skeptical. I didn't think you would survive in FT3, but this is where kind of warrior armor really, how to say this, hit with me, you know, that warriors have so much defense. As a wizard, I'm working so hard on my defense and I'm a still glass cannon, but yeah, hope was offline. We'll spot. We'll spot. During the stream, I think we'll find at least one veteran warrior that's happy to showcase his weapon. Because look at this, they go epic option, critical damage, sword skill amp and critical damage. I think the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to put critical rate on your weapon. Because if I'm not mistaken, all your critical rates should come from your rings and your helmet. I think the slots are much better used for amp and crit damage. But then again, I'm not 100% sure, I've never played warrior. Yeah, maybe a guide for each. Combat power, I am lost too. To be fair, I do have a really big news. I am working... Do you remember the Chenki shop? So we are working extensively on the shop. It's not gonna be just a shop per se. It's actually gonna be like a massive Cabal website. And I'm gonna provide guides from A to Z. It's probably gonna take me like 3-4 months to film all of the guides. But it's like gonna be the best page for new players to learn Cabal. Because I've looked at all Play Cabal wikis, I looked at just official Cabal wikis, everything. Not good enough. You know, they have good information, but all of it is in text. And what I wanna do is basically just have the key information in text, but also show everything in a video as well. So it's gonna be much easier to realize, and everything is gonna be very nicely organized. Like, we do have some work already done, but it's... You can actually just go to Drip of Milk. The website is launched. We are not allowing anyone to purchase any products. You can just like kind of look around. And once we have a bit more made, like we'll always showcase what we're doing in the community. Because it's not only me working on that page, it's two of us, you know, working. If we had more people, we could definitely launch it sooner. But yeah, let me check how much combat power I gained. I need to go to screenshots. I had 1,266,444. A bit less than 1,000 combat power. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's keep it moving. 2 perfect stats already, and the game continues. Already good start to the day. The power of Warrior's immunity buffs. I do like Warrior buffs quite a bit, and Warrior would be an interesting class to start playing. Also, if you've been on the Play Cabal Discord yesterday, Rava kinda made like one message that's like a huge spoiler, to be fair. So some person kinda said that, oh, you know what, the best classes in Play Cabal right now is like Blader, Force Archer, Wizard, DM. And Rava commented, not for long. So they already, you know, kinda made some spoilers that they're gonna be buffing armor classes, which I think is a good deal, because a lot more people play mage classes just because they have better range, bigger AoEs, and in the game revolving around just farming as much as you can, you know, the obvious... Close. So yeah, if they actually made a buff to armor classes, I could see myself switching. And I might even switch to warrior at some point. They also, I think, kinda vaguely said that it's not gonna be Blader that's getting the buff, because Blader's already like, you know, but I think something like for Shielder, Warrior, maybe even Gladiator, I think those classes are gonna get a buff for sure. North Gladiator is already kinda strong compared to like Warrior or Force Shielder, but I don't know, I wouldn't mind playing a Warrior. I would maybe just build a new Warrior completely, I'm not sure. Or maybe I wouldn't, because then I would need to do all of these systems all over again. If Stellar was shared between every single character, that would be so good. Then I would genuinely make like a new character, Warrior or something like that, because I don't want to get rid of my mage character, you know? Because it could be that I play with Warrior for maybe like, I don't know, a month, 2 months, and then I realize, okay, you know what? I actually prefer the ranged classes. And then I would have to switch back all over again, you know? Plus, Warrior's the cheapest class to build, so I think I could actually reach like a lot of combat power. All attack up 13 again. But yeah, Warrior definitely has some charm. All attack up 4. What are you even talking about? Is this the least at all attack up that you can get? Compare 4 all attack up versus freaking 40 all attack up. What do you guys think? Make a bet. Will we be able to make this full tree perfect? I'm talking about all attack up tree. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stats that we still need to be maxed. And currently I use 3.5 stacks of my Selena. 33 were in total. So far we're doing pretty good. I don't know if this luck is gonna last. Quit is already getting his jewels. Probably can, but will take a while. Yeah, but I'm prepared for it. I'm already prepared for it. I knew Stellar is just gonna be long and boring, but man, if you do get those stats right, it's just gonna be so happy later on. Force Blader doesn't get a buff? Well, he might. Again, we literally have theoretically no information about the rebalance. It's just kind of like a little bit of rumors, then a little bit of like my own perception, you know? It's still like the final result is still unknown. But if I had to bet, I would bet that Warrior and 4 Shielders are definitely gonna get a buff. It seems like a safest bet. I could definitely put 10 euros on that. And if it's right, I double my money. Maybe even like 12, 13 euros I could bet. 4 Shielder getting a buff. I mean, he probably will. The one thing they did say, that they're not gonna nerf any classes. So it's only buffs. So at least that much is good, you know? If you really like a wizard, you don't really need to change. It's not gonna be worse in any case. It's just that other classes might be better, but that really doesn't affect me all that much. Because I don't really go to war too often anyways. Come on, second 40 all attack up. That's what we want, that's what we need, and that's what we'll get, potentially. Normal attack damage up, it's not what I want. Just the idea that if I manage to complete this full tree, it's 140 all attack up extra for all attack up, come on. That's not what we're here for. Okay, 4 stacks have been spent so far. As long as you don't click it too fast, I think it's easy not to miss your stats. Come on, give me that luck. Again, close, not close enough, but I'm happy to hit it. Just need a little bit more than that. Hoping they don't make Blader's intuition weaker. I saw one in another game where intuition didn't guarantee complete evasion. No, I don't think they're gonna nerf anyone. It's just that throughout all of the Cabals, Blader is always the top class. In every single one, just because how the game has been designed. So instead of nerfing the Blader, you know, they're just gonna push all other classes a bit up. Because to be fair, Play Cabal is already like well balanced, I think. It's just the armor class that might need a little something extra. Or maybe I wouldn't wanna play Warrior, because now I'm thinking about Warrior's BM2. And that BM2 I don't really like. It has crap AoE, and it's not even good for single target as well. So it's basically like completely useless. Have you tried Baldur's Chenki? I mean, before yes, but not in a very long time. What else? I mean, if we get this done, we could take all of the voter sigils, the agent bracelets, boost the combat power as much as we can, and then go to Baldur's. Hold up, my cat is outside, I need to let her in. And then we also kind of need to think, do I use my DP for Luminous Souls? All attack up 20. It's nice that we're at least hitting those all attack up 20s quite often. Because yeah, if with 33 stacks of Selena, I could get this full page max all attack up, I think I would always then do exactly the same. Save up around 1.5 billion, use it all on Selena exchange tickets, and just tackle one line at a time. Because this all attack up line, I think it's my worst line, to be fair. Or maybe not. I think this maybe line is the worst. Critical damage 4. A little bit better would be critical damage 5, and the best stat would be critical damage 7. Man, it's nice to finally have a stable internet, right? We can pretty much just stream whenever we want. In the evening, in the freaking morning, it doesn't matter. The main thing that I did is I got rid of 5G connection and I went to 4G connection only. I found the nearest reception tower near me. And since, you know, I live away from the city, I live in a village, but it's like one of the biggest village there is in the whole Europe. and we only have one tower nearby, a lot of people are hooked up on that tower, and a lot of people are using 5G. So for me, it would be like 1 minute the internet is amazing, and then the second is just no connection at all. But switching it to 4G makes it extremely stable. Bro, pity me, I'm still on copper internet. Bro, I've been on copper internet for what, like 3 years? 3 years of my streaming career? And only now it finally got freaking fixed. Are you now on FTTP? What does that mean? It sounds like some kind of list that you don't want to be on. You know, FTTP list. What does it stand for? Fiber to the premises. Oh, no. I'm using just a regular 5G router. There's no freaking cables or anything like that. Isn't it risky a bit? I mean, local here, it's trash. Nah, it's not risky at all. To set up those if you want, I think what you're talking about is where they freaking dig a hole near your house to plant the freaking thingies. And if they do that, you get like amazing internet, but to set that up is just gonna cost so freaking much. Because other villages do have that kind of system where a certain company just comes in and just provides like the freaking better connection for each one of the houses. But for our village, it's a little bit different, because we do have the reception tower relatively nearby. It's less than a kilometer from my house. I don't know, I already consider that all of my internet issues are long gone. I'm getting like 40 megabits per second upload speed. Before that, on 5G, I used to get from 2 to 5 megabits per second upload speed, which is not enough to stream. At the very least, you would need 7 megabits upload, but even then, like, the stream is gonna be trash. With 40, you know, I have so freaking much of extra leg room. I can literally just like download something and stream at the same time. Can you recommend a car rental company in the UK? In the UK? No. When I was living in the UK, I've never drove a car at all. It was kind of funny. I passed my driver's lesson in Lithuania. Oh, let's hack up 30. I drove for about, let's say 3-4 months with my basically learner's license, and then I moved to London. And there I spent like freaking 4 years of my life. Was pretty lit, not gonna lie. And when I came back to Lithuania, I already had a proper license. You know, not the learner license anymore. And it's nice, because having learner license in Lithuania, it's so crap. Like, if you speed just a little bit, that's it. You have to go to, like, special classes. It feels like a AAA meeting, you know? Or how do you say this? Anonymous Alcoholics meeting? So it's basically just people who just been speeding a little bit, and they're still less than 2 years into their driver's license. So if you don't go to these meetings, they're gonna take the license away from you. And then you have to pay so much more money, take all of the tests, and basically just do it all over again. How about my download speed? The download speed did not change whatsoever. It used to be around 100 megabits per second download, which is, you know, it's decent. Now I'm hitting, oh, let's hack up 13, that was, from 100 to 150. But really no effect. Because that's the thing, there were other internet providers, and other ones, they had much better download speed. When I was buying the router, I kinda tested out with multiple internet providers, and there was one that used to hit from 200 to 400 download speed. Imagine that. But the issue with that provider was that upload speed was completely unreliable. One day it would be 40 megabits, and then, you know, like freaking 10 seconds later, it's like 1 megabit per second upload. So if I ever want to stream, that wasn't an option for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks already gone. Can we get another perfect stat? Man, I really hope so. I really hope so. By the way, guys, do you have any opinions about the shorts that's been uploaded to the channel? Because for the past 2 months, I've been testing out a theory that if I just record a normal episode, but release it not as an episode, but just only as exclusive shorts, you know, maybe it's gonna be good, but I don't know. Because I can also just kind of take, I have a ton of footage. Oh, attack of 20, not quiet. And I could just make some random shorts from that footage, how I used to do it back in the day. But I'm not sure if it's better or not. Maybe people genuinely like the Mirage Island series and whatnot. You know, when the shorts have like 30 different parts to them and you kind of just watch 1-2 parts a day. Because what I was thinking, it would be super nice if I stopped making just regular episodes and only stream on Twitch. So maybe we could stream like from 3 to 7 days a week. And then we would get the footage from the streams, edit it, and upload it to YouTube. That's how most streamers do it. And then take that footage, edit it further, and make it into shorts. Imagine your girlfriend or boyfriend, wife or husband is playing with you for hours. That's the dream. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like a thick Asian chick playing Cabal with me. That would be the life, to be fair. That would be good. I mean, there has to be some kind of Cabal romances going on. From so many active players, at least a couple of them hooked up. You know, maybe you find your wife in a video game. 2026, man. Cinderella story. Good luck with slots. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need it. It's been going pretty decent, to be fair. We already got one perfect stat. But then again, our greed can never be satisfied. We want more and more. I'm like a newborn kitten when it comes to stats. Just give me all of them. It's never gonna be enough. Had once, that was great. Are you talking about the relationships? Have you actually gotten a relationship from the game? Yeah. Damn. All attack up 4, come on. That's not what we wanna see here. Dude, this is actually kinda relaxing. I didn't expect this stellar grind to be so chill. Again, 20, we need 40. Get out of here. Not good enough. Us gamers don't say it out loud, but as much as possible, give us chick that plays Cabal. Yeah, I mean, you know, just having a chick that enjoys the same hobby as you do, that's already like, you know, freaking 10 out of 10. Inspired by Chenki, I've decided to invest in my stellar. Who knows, I mean, it might actually go well for you, cause on yesterday's stream, there was one guy, and he basically said, you know what, after seeing that you dropped your Terra Force amulet with a slot, I wanna gamble on Terra as well. And he legit got a Terra amulet with a slot, and it was way better than mine. And I was like, oh my freaking days. And when you think about it, this is literally the perfect time to do your stellar. While everyone is just kinda preparing, waiting for the events. Preparing the energy that we know we'll need to put in as soon as the event hits. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks already gone. 7 stacks, 1 perfect stat. So far, not too bad. I watch you on YouTube and start playing Cabal server. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. As I said, like, I've been on YouTube for a very, very long time. And some changes need to be made. You know what I mean? We need to make some changes. And like more streams on Twitch, I think is gonna be like a really nice deal. Maybe we'll even like spot some new audiences. Cause from what I've seen, like Play Cabal on Twitch has 1 viewer on average. There's so many like underrated games on Twitch that just no one watches. I just wonder, you know, would it ever be possible to make it into the mainstream with this game? It might be unlikely, but I think it's possible. BR streamer got some more viewers. Wait, BR, what does it mean, BR? Because I always love to play like underrated games. For example, 2 games that I'm playing right now, it's Play Cabal, obviously, and Dragon Fable. I don't know why, but the Dragon Fable is actually kind of fun as well. Just because I used to play it as a child, and do you know those moments where like there was some kind of system or some kind of item in the game that's requires premium currency, and as a child you know you will never ever get this? Well, that's the kind of feeling I have with Dragon Fable. That, you know, I actually have the Dragon Orb, so I can get all the premium stuff in there and just kinda rectify that childhood memory. Do it right. Oh, Brazil server. You see, we need to figure out a way how to get people from all of the servers watching like one stream. Because I don't think Brazil Cabal is much different from what we have here. Like maybe it has a newer episode or something like that, but what is KK, guys? Oh man, that's so cute. Watch your old videos about guide and that helped me a lot to begin with. You see, a lot of people are saying that the guides were one of the most useful forms of content that we have made. That's why I'm very excited to... I don't know how long is it gonna take, maybe 6 more months to finish the website. But once it's finished, I think it's gonna be like a really, really good product. Okay, we've been clicking this for a long time now, haven't we? 8 full stacks are already gone. So that's like, what, 200 mil spent? Something like that? Gambler master. Yes, yes. We always freaking gamble. Well, to be fair, the game has like so much gamble mechanics tied into it. And I kind of feel like this game just keeps me away from casinos. Ahoy! Ooh, Scylla! Haven't seen you in a very long time. How you been? Yeah, to waste morals. Well, so far it hasn't been a waste. So far it's been good. One perfect stat already achieved. But then again, you know, you achieve one, you immediately go for the second one. GA stuff. Yeah, I guess you guys are busy as hell right now. All attack up 4, come on. All attack 4. I think Play Cabal only has 4 or 5 GAs if I'm not mistaken, right? It's Triage, Rava, the Envy guy, and then Scylla. And then maybe critical damage? I think I know all of the GAs, right? Or maybe there's more of you guys in there. Because if it's only 5 people, holy moly. That's a lot of workload for just 5 people. To make an event, then to make a freaking rebalance patch, all kinda in the same time period. Happy to see you're live, thanks Chenky. For how many minutes are you clicking? How long has the stream been going? 1 hour 20 minutes. What? Where did the time go? I wanted to say for like 20 minutes, but probably for like an hour already. That's why I love streaming way more than just filming episodes, you know what I mean? It's just chill, the time just passes by. Triage, Rava, oh, Deadline, Scylla, Execute, Crits. Oh, Tiffers is a GA as well. I remember when I joined the server, Tiffers was just like a regular player, and then he became a GA, which is really good for him. He's always like incredibly useful. When I was doing my extreme upgrades, Tiffers was the one to contact me first, saying, Chenky, you are wasting your cores right now. And because of him, I learned how to do my EU upgrades properly. Crazy, time flies. Yeah, yes, it does. 13, come on. At this point, maybe another perfect stat would be appreciated. I can see my guild is also starting to work on their stellar as well. But they're gonna use the auto stellar feature. Not me, man. 2 hands and a lot of willpower. That's how we go through it. And when you're clicking this, you have to remain calm. Because I kind of want to start clicking a bit faster, but that's a very dangerous game. I already missed like 3 perfect stats in my Play Cabal career. I don't want to miss another one. My costume UI still broken. Do I need to download something from Discord? Just update your client, that's it. Just update the client and it's gonna work. We also seen that there was one person in the Discord who showed pictures that he managed to launch Play Cabal on Steam Deck. Do you guys know what the Steam Deck is? Like the almost like a Nintendo kind of console, but made by Steam. And I actually have it. And I already tried to download Play Cabal on it. I got to the loading page. This is where it was already super late in the night, but I think it's gonna work. Because I remember I bought my Steam Deck maybe 1.5 years ago. I've never used it. Literally never been used. Somewhere here. Hold up, I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this, man. 400 euros I paid for this bad boy when it just came out. Not a single game installed. I really don't know why I bought it. Oh, crap. I'm planning to use it at some point. If I can launch Play Cabal, then maybe, you know? Because I just thought it's like super cool when it just came out. It kind of felt like a laptop as a console. But, you know, you're not actually gonna have it... you're not gonna do like work you normally do on your laptop. You cannot edit videos or stuff like that. It's basically like a very fancy high-tech phone that doesn't make phone calls. How if your wing retribution buff... Oh, how does your wing retribution buff looks like? This is the... There we go, this one. Beautiful buff. Absolutely beautiful. I like that you can actually increase the duration of this buff and decrease the cooldown. It just kind of makes it a lot more fun to gamble the stats on your buff. And did I already finish my coffee? What the hell? Hold up, I'll go boil the kettle real quick. A lot of water and a lot of coffees in the morning. That's how I roll. Is that something like a PSP? I never had it. Yeah, kinda like that. Steam Deck is like more advanced PSP because it runs most of the games on Steam, and it also works like a Windows or Linux machine. It has SteamOS, which is very similar to Linux. All attack up 13. And yeah, I mean, you can do most stuff just like a laptop, but you know, if I want to edit videos or something like that, it's not capable of that, unfortunately. But it has like a very nice community, which is nice. So I think it's like a lot of stuff is just like open source, you know, someone develops something and just lets everyone use it in the whole Steam Deck community. Damn, you need master wings for 130 and 16 amp on first, 36 critical damage on second. No, I think you can only get... Oh, yes, but this is like the best possible ones. I didn't go for that, I just went with all attack up, because it's much easier to drop. So my retribution buff gives me 165 all attack up. That's pretty much all it gives me. But the duration of the buff is 75 seconds, which is a very long time for that kind of buff. And the cooldown is only 180 seconds. And once I unlock the fourth option, maybe I'll just go for more all attack up. Because to actually hit max on critical damage or on all skill amp, it's probably gonna take even longer than Stellar. Start and save Essence of Wing Rare. I could. And now I'm just kinda buying Essence of Wing Master with my AP, because I'm thinking that later on I'm gonna need a ton of it. But the rare Essence Wing of, of the wings, that's cheap. So I could just go on a massive AP farm and just get a ton of them. So don't think it's gonna be a problem. You have also increased duration plus 30 seconds on a buff. Yeah, the max one. Look at this. On these two, I rolled the max. 120 minus seconds on the cooldown is the best that you can get. And then plus 30 is the best that you can get as well. And on these, as you can see, I just went for max all attack up. And I don't know, I like my buff. I think it's very well made. 400 and... How much do I have? 240,000 stellar? Man, that's not even that much. What do you guys think? Will we get a second perfect stat or not? Well, people used like 400k plus Essence Wing Rare for those two slots. Yeah, that's why I didn't wanna gamble so much on the first two. I thought, you know what, I'd just rather take all attack up and just have it already, instead of just spending so freaking long until I can get like all skill amp, crit damage. Because I rolled perfect all attack up like 2 times before rolling all skill amp 4%. And the max all skill amp is like 16%. And I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. All attack up 20, good, not good enough. Bro, I just went out to walk out the dog. What happened with Stellar? Any perfects? Yes, we did get a perfect one already. Look at this. The very first one. You literally cannot get any more perfect than that, because it hit all attack up 40 and it hit emptiness as well. Which is really good because I literally have 0 souls at my disposal. So it kind of just worked out really well. Although on the second slot we have been for quite some time. All attack up 20 again. I still have quite a few Selenas left, so I'm still pretty confident we can get maybe 1 or 2 more perfect stats. And then maybe we would grind some DP, exchange it into Lumina Souls and put them to Emptiness. Because it wasn't too huge of a combat power increase, I basically gained a bit less than 1000 combat power, but... You know, all of that combat power is all attack up. So everything is in the offensive side, which is how I like it. I just want to clear Garden of Dust in 7 minutes, man. That's all I ever wanted to do. Come on, man. 1 billion on Stellar. Maybe we can genuinely take more than 1 perfect stat with us. Ooh, the kettle. There we go. Strength. There we go. Last coffee of the day. And it's only 1 in the afternoon. I load up on coffees early in the morning, and then I just don't drink them for the rest of the day. Come on. Squeeze it out. 40 all attack up. How old am I? I am a certain age, but when people ask me how old I am, I always say that I'm 4 years younger than I actually am. Just because I pretty much look like a child. It was super annoying when I was like 16, 18, because I literally looked 12. Then when I was... How old do you think I am? Most of the time I still cannot buy an energy drink. They ask for my passport. And even though I have it, I never present it to them. I'm like, you know what, if you don't want to sell the drink, it's fine. 27. Haha, with 21, I still had to show my ID for beer. Yeah. I'm a little bit older than 27. Just a little bit, but you're guessing somewhere around that mark. European plumber, 100% 35 years old. You know, it's funny, like, if you think about how our parents used to look when they were our age, they always looked much... Like, my father at 16, he looked like he was maybe 30. You know, but kind of like every single father looked like that. When you see their childhood pictures, and I'm like, bro, this ain't your childhood. What do you mean, you know? My father looks like he's been paying taxes from like 10 years old. And I guess maybe the next generation just has like a much easier life. That's why we look a bit younger. For example, older generations, they usually get a job and they just stay there forever, you know? Younger generations, we don't really do that. You know, we change jobs like socks. In London, it was very fun to change jobs because it was so freaking easy. There's always like so many work in London. You can be barista one day, then like a waffle shop worker the next day, warehouse worker on like weekends and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 stacks are already gone out of 33. So I think it's safe to say that 1 billion is not gonna be enough to complete this whole tree. I think it's safe to say that. Come on, spit it out. Maybe we need to change the spot. Because the first perfect stat we hit very soon, right? I think we only used like 3 or 4 stacks of our stellar. But this one is taking much longer. Change spot? That could be a good idea. Any suggestions? I don't want to change the channel. Channel 2 has been kinda lucky for me. But more than happy to change the spot. Tell me the spot. Port Lux? Port Lux near the beach. All attack of 20, come on. Where in Port Lux though? I remember I used to do my upgrades on the beach as well. We did Termacan gamble in the ship. Actually, I never gambled on this beach. Can I jump on this boat? Okay, this is like a nice spot here, I think. In the house near the lava. Are you talking about this? Because that's not really a house. Or is it a house? Oh yeah, it is a house. Not much of a house to be fair, but... Okay, we can try here. Come on. Where are all the good stats at? I'm not gonna say anything. I just wanna see is like anyone actually watching the stream or they're just listening to it. No reaction so far. It seems no one has noticed what we have pulled. GG. The first person who's actually watching the stream. I think most people are listening, so whenever I go like, hey, you know, boom, then people kind of turn back to the stream quickly to see what I dropped. Today is looking like a good day. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bruv, it kind of feels like I wanna just play this whole day, just so I can grind up another billion and spend another full billion just on the stellar. And legit make it like perfect. It's also good that it's freaking Monday as well. It means tomorrow the B1F is gonna be available. From 3 runs I could get somewhere around 100 Luminous Soul. How much do I need? 24. Because it would be super expensive to buy it, but to farm it, it's much better. See, that spot is lucky. Yeah, man. Holy shit. That's all we needed to do, right? Just change the spot. Okay, let's keep on going. Let us keep on going. 2 perfect stats already. To be fair, pretty good. Pretty decent. Now just give another perfect one quickly, and then I'm happy to just kinda grind out for like another hour without getting anything. I use Voter Coin to buy the entry. Yeah, but it takes so much Voter Coins though. It's 7 Voter Coins for 1 entry. I mean, to get that 1 entry is obviously still very nice, but 7 Vote Coins. I would say 3 Vote Coins, okay? Because, look, everyone is still gonna want to have the Sigil, which costs 1 coin for 12 hours. Assuming no one plays more than 12 hours a day, 1 coin is gonna be enough for your whole playthrough, and then 12 hours later you can maybe just log in, vote, So you have 1 extra coin per day. Or per 24 hours. B1F is 3 coins? No freaking way, it's 7. Okay, was it always 3 coins? Because 3 coins is actually good. That's actually good. Was always. I think Bruv, how did I manage to screw up so bad? I mean, this one is 7, yeah, but... Hold up, I get any coin? Event pass supposed to give me 1 coin, I think, but I think I already used it. Oh no, I have 1 coin at my disposal. Will I get any more coins? There we go, 2 more coins. Okay, that's it. Hold up, I'll quickly go vote for the server. Man, you live and you learn, eh? Holy moly. Yeah, for 3 coins, it's good value. 6ZGDBO. There we go. Voted successfully. I think if I just switch the channels. There we go. Okay, let's freaking go. Let's keep on moving. That is very good news, man. That is very good news. 4 coins already, so I could have 1 run if I really wanted to. That is super good, man. Good day, Chunky subscriber here. Hey, very nice. Okay, we're back to grinding. Hi, Chunky, big fan. Hey, that's so nice to hear, man. I discovered this server because of you. That's freaking good, you know? It makes me feel useful. It is a good server to be in, to be fair. I've joined the server, what, 8.5 months ago? Never looked back since. Quitted more than 10 years ago. Damn. Yeah, once I actually joined the server, Cabal started to become fun. Because unofficial it was just, nah. It's only fun when you have some money to donate. You know, you put like 20 euros in the game, okay, then it's fun for a little while. But then you start farming, you don't get anything, and then you're just like, eh. And in here, it's completely different. Here's just like, bro, do I wanna make something useful? Or maybe I just wanna gamble and have some fun. And level 37 event pass gives 2 entries. That is very good. Because I'm gonna need a lot of those souls. A lot. 2 weeks of Awakened IC1, not a single jewel. Are you serious? Have you been doing 30 runs each day? And not a single jewel? That's crazy unlucky, to be fair. But if you're only doing like couple runs a day, then I completely understand. But I think people who farm Awakened IC1, they always just do full 30 runs. It's just like a very quick spammable dungeon. Maybe I would like to revisit that dungeon at some point, just to see how fast I can clear it. If I can clear it in under 1 minute. So dry, all 30 runs per day, man, that is dry. For 2 weeks, damn. And I was complaining about my Mirage Island runs. After Awakened IC1, you do EUP. Yeah, and after EUP, I would still recommend doing Awakened IC2. It's only like 10-15 seconds longer than Awakened IC1. So it's really, really good to do as well. Mom. 3rd perfect stat, where are you? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Also, I looked into Twitch partner program. And do you guys know what you need to qualify for partner program on Twitch? I was freaking amazed when I saw the conditions. I thought it would be easy. You know, you just start streaming on Twitch. If you already have some kind of community, you'll pretty much just get your partnership and like, just like that. Apparently not. Apparently not. Twitch is hardcore, man. It feels like it's much harder to have a partnership on Twitch than to hit monetization on YouTube. What I don't like about Awakened IC1 is that the boss sucks mana. Yeah, if you do Awakened IC1, you really need mana rune. Because if you have like 1500 mana, you're good. It's not gonna affect you. Because yeah, trust me, that mana rune is gonna pay off real quick for you. Because if you don't have enough mana, you're just stuck waiting it out. But if you have more mana, it does not affect you at all. Or you can just summon Force Blade or Mercenary. Yeah, that could work as well, but... I mean, we have so many rune slots available, and mana rune is cheap. I would just highly recommend just to get it, max it out. It's literally gonna cost you nothing. Just a little bit of AP. I got 1700 mana now. Oh, then you should be way... You probably have more mana than me, man. You should be doing just fine. Come on, spit it out. 3rd perfect slot. I know we can do it. Just give me a sec, I'll let my dog inside. These guys just go in and out of the house whenever they feel like it. And I'm like their servant, you know, constantly opening the door. Man, I just opened the door for my dog. He went in. And then my cat was waiting all this time. And as soon as I open the door, close the door, go back to the 2nd floor, then my cat wants to go outside. I'm telling you, no sense of urgency with these animals. Chain spot again? Yeah, Yeah, we can. What spot are we changing it to? You guys got it very lucky the last time, so I'll just leave it, the decision up to you. Whichever spot, this is where we're gonna go. Bloody Eyes, lower right warp. Bloody Eyes, lower right warp. Yeah, it's a decent spot. Oh. And imagine we just like immediately hit a perfect stat. Well, I thought there was an event starting on Saturday. Yeah, we all thought. Psych! It's probably gonna be this Friday, Saturday, but still no freaking guarantees whatsoever. It's much easier to do it with Stellar Automation tool. Yeah, I would agree with that. But for some reason, I just don't wanna do it. The only thing that it's gonna save me is just I won't need to press the spacebar, but everything else is gonna be the same. I will still be sitting here watching the stats roll. You're not ever gonna miss a perfect stat if you do it that way, but I just like it. Chunky just wants to gamble. Yeah. Imagine the difference, you know? If you come to a casino and the slot is just spinning by itself and all you have to do is look at it, or would it be better if you physically press the button? And that's how it feels. Yeah, you won't lose max stat accidentally if you do with the system, but I kinda love the thrill. I've already skipped 3 perfect stats in all of the time that I've been in the server. But back in those days, like, I was pressing the spacebar way too quick. Just kinda just rushing, you know? It's like, oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. That was just kinda like a chill session. You know, we're just chilling. If we get the stat, we get the stat. If I get a perfect stat and still somehow miss it, I would be a little bit pissed at myself, to be fair. The key is to stay nice, calm, and collected. Don't rush too much, and we should be just fine. I spent 9 hours of straight rolling yesterday on Link 2 max PvE critical damage. Holy moly, 9 hours? Bro, how much did you spend? Because 9 hours of just rolling, that has to be billions upon billions. I don't know, maybe like freaking 5 billion budget? How long have I been rolling? 2 hours. Damn, 2 hours already? It's also nice that we're gathering more and more people to Twitch. Because I don't know, like, if I'm starting another full-time job next week, I will have a little bit less time to film and edit. But I think if I just only stream, that's just gonna be perfect. You know, you stream in the evening and you just edit your shit overnight. Internet is already no trouble at all. For the past like multiple years, I had to leave my PC overnight just to upload a single episode for tomorrow. Now, it literally only takes me 1 hour to upload the episode. It's nothing, man. Absolute nothing. And I just wanna abuse my internet as much as possible at this point. Streaming with absolutely no freaking issue. That's the life. Because for the whole winter we haven't been streaming just because the internet was constantly crap. And my idea was that, oh, you know what? It's just because the network tower is maybe like blocked by the snow or something like that. Hey, look at this Braider chilling with us. About 2 billion? I spent 1 billion on this stack already. Look at this, we're kinda halfway there. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 33 stacks we had in total, 14 of them are already gone. 2 perfect stats to show for, so 1 perfect stat, 7 stacks. 1 stack is 35 mil, 714, 210 mil plus 245 mil for 1 perfect stat. Is that how much we're spending? I think that's a good value. Less than 300 million for like a perfect stat. Braider's doing tricks on the bike. Man, we haven't seen all attack up in a long time now. Not even like 4, 8, 13 all attack up. I'm not sure about the spot. To be fair, we haven't been here for too long, but maybe this spot is just not it. I'm not seeing any all attack ups on this spot. Does anyone have a new spot? Hey Chinky, sorry had to stream snipe you. Oh no, that's actually very nice. It's basically 1+ viewer on the stream. I am watching your videos every day, man. That's beautiful. I was kind of thinking if I from the stream footage, if I make YouTube videos, then maybe more people from YouTube are gonna come to Twitch. Because if we want to become partners on Twitch, we need 75 viewers on average. That's like triple the amount for 6 consecutive days, and then we can get the partner program. Thanks for the content, brought me back to the game after years. Hell yeah, man. Hell freaking yeah. I'm already rings made. It's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see. Any new spots, guys? Any suggestions? Maybe? 13 all attack up. Okay, at least we see all attack up now. That is something. I think people just want me to stay at this spot. I'll trust your judgment. But if it doesn't hit, maybe we're moving in the right direction. How nice it would be to hit 2 perfect stats back to back. Oh, be beautiful. Also from yesterday's gamble on the Thermicans, I managed to sell pretty much every single Thermican bracelets. The crap ones we just gave away, but the ones with the slots, almost every single one of them sold. I did put them quite cheap for like 5 million each, something like that. But at least we managed to get some money back, I guess. Okay, I think more than half we already spent. If I get 4 perfect stats for 1 billion, I'm definitely doing it again. I'll legit try to farm 1 billion as quick as possible and just go right back at it. I'm telling you, man, my whole freaking build has changed as soon as I got that all attack up percentage slot. Now I'm just looking for ways to get more all attack up. Hello, hello! Resites. Resites, wait, that's a very, very familiar name to me. Did you come from YouTube maybe? Or maybe we're actually getting some people from Twitch, which would be nice as well. I've also seen some people streaming from TikTok, out of all the places. And I remember once I first saw that, that was like super weird for me. Like, what would be the benefits on streaming on TikTok? I remember I did create a TikTok account way back in the day, and I started posting Cabal shorts, but those didn't hit too well, to be fair. All of them were like 300-400 views, which for TikTok that's terrible. Yes, I'm from YouTube. You brought me to play Cabal. Let's freaking go, man. This is the best place to be, man. C gaming for sure. What, do people in the C servers watch TikTok a bit more? So it would be nice to use all of the social medias to our advantage, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to think of ways. How can we, you know, make the stream 70, 80 viewers plus constantly? On YouTube, we usually did hit like 50 people watching. But then again, even that's not enough. 75 people on average, that's a lot. You know what I mean? How many perfect all attack up slots you've gotten? So far, 2. The first one was an absolute perfect one. All attack up 40 and it rolled on emptiness as well. And this is the second one. This one I already had, and the rest is plus 20. The total investment on this was 1 billion ALZ. So 1 billion ALZ I spent to get 40 all attack up already, which I think is a massively good deal at my combat power. All attack up 13. I watch only YouTube and Twitch. I hate TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch TikTok as well, but you know, as a content creator, if there's a new social media page, I kind of need to get in on that, you know? Maybe just, you know, post all the shorts that I normally post on YouTube anyways. Because I've been working on the system and I'm still waiting for TikTok to approve me. So I can basically automatically take all of the YouTube shorts and post them on TikTok. And in order to do that, you have to be approved for the business account. You cannot do that with a regular account. With a regular account, you can only upload manually. Which I think I will still do today, but it would be nice to have everything automated very nicely, you know? 13, come on. 13 is simply just not good enough. Come on. Come on. Come on. Spit it out. Spit it out. We've been in the spot for ages, just spit it out. 40 all attack up. Is that really too much too? Okay, that was scary. That was scary. It was 20 all attack up, so no harm, no foul, but let's just chat for a bit. I think I've been pressing the buttons too quick. I cannot afford to lose any perfect stats whatsoever. And if that was a perfect stat, I would have lost it. But it wasn't, thank God. It was only all attack up 20. I didn't know you're on Twitch also. I just browsed Cabal section and saw you. Happy days. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, I only joined Twitch, yesterday? Yesterday was the first day, and I did 3 mini streams yesterday. We did one stream Cabal, then another stream of Cabal, and I wanted to switch to Dragon Fable, but when I was switching the scenes, my OBS crashed. So the second stream ended and then I had to make another stream. But yeah, I kind of want to get myself a bit more established in the Twitch community, because, I mean, just making the videos itself, it's 10 times more enjoyable to do it on stream than to just do it by myself, alone, you know? Because when I always go to record an episode, I kind of have to prepare myself quite a bit. But in the stream, you just kind of just start the stream. That's it. You know what I mean? It's easy, it's a nice way to spend your time. And it just feels that you grind quicker. Close, not close enough. At least we're seeing all attack up. Man, I wish I had like freaking 10 billion in my account. I would freaking make a 12-hour stream. And we would just do Stellar and nothing else. Because I don't know, if you've watched the channel for a very, very long time, you know that on YouTube, I think I had 15-hour stream at one point. Only 11 hours got recorded, 11 and a half hours. Because the stream went for 15 hours, but YouTube only saved like 11 and a half. But that was my all-time PB. And I kind of thought, because I've never tried to make a super long stream, and I was wondering how YouTube algorithm works. Maybe if you make like a very extended stream, it's, you know, just over the course of the stream, just YouTube maybe gives you one viewer, then another viewer, and you know, slowly but surely they're stacking up, which didn't appear to be the case. But maybe it's different on Twitch. Maybe I should just try to make one massive stream on Twitch and see if we can actually get more people in. Or at least more people discovering the game. Luck all used from the last spot. It could be, it could be. If you have a new spot, just let me know. Cause surely we have more luck than that. 2 perfect stats is already a good result. I'm already happy with it. I kinda feel we can do even better than that. 3 to 4 perfect stats would be absolutely amazing. If we hit 4 perfect stats, I'm literally just focusing hardcore on my Stellar. Because at that point, it's very, very efficient for the ALZ that you end up spending on it. And just have the whole system fully maxed out. Try Undead Ground Entrance. And then we have another option, Green Despair, add the... you say add the, and then it's blurred out. Friend of mine got back-to-back 40 attack in there. Holy moly. Okay, first let's try Undead Ground. And then if anything, we'll go to the Green Despair spot. Let's see, Underground. Ooh! This one. Special spot. Come on, man, don't hit me. Seems like a good spot to me. Man, don't even come near. This is my spot. Reserved for Chenky. Oh, in Green Despair training dummy. Wow, does Twitch actually blur out the dummy? Bro, that's like freaking second-class insult. Like, definitely no one is gonna be insulted by the word dummy. And Twitch still freaking blurs it out. Holy moly. Okay, we'll go to Green Despair after this. Man, don't even try it. Post-war drama is on. Oh, there we go. We can actually have a little bit of tea. I always read the post-war drama. And it's like, it always happens without fail. It's like, you run for me. And then another one is like, you tried to catch me and you didn't kill me, na 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 na. Come on, you respawn way too often. Go. Someone got muted earlier? Is that even a thing? Can they mute you? I enjoy to read these conversations. Yeah, me too. Me too. Never participate because then the whole heat might turn on you, but just kinda, you know, staying in the background, reading what's happening. Hi, Chenky. Hello, hello. Padacita. Yeah, and smirking, yeah. I really enjoyed the, wait. Man, how am I freaking forgetting his name? Crap, I completely blanking out. I forget the name. There's one person who really is active in post-war drama. Not mute, just banned temporarily for him to have time to read the rules. We're not banning you out of spite, we're just banning you so you have some time, so you can read the rules. We know you are a slow reader, so we'll ban you for a month, you know? You can read like half a rule a day. All attack of 20, crap. Man, that's funny. I think in... how old is my YouTube account? It's 4 or 5 years old. In the whole 5 years, I only had to mute one person. That's it. Sloppy! I remember the name. Sloppy. Sloppy, you know, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But he always loves the war drama. And whenever I see Sloppy online after war, I know some drama is about to happen. And I remember the one person that I actually muted was like some random guy who just came on the stream and started insulting Sloppy, I think. And you know, we don't stand for that. You cannot come to my stream and insult my viewers. I think I banned him for like a full day or something like that. I felt like a dictator at that point, you know, you just look at the guy, off you go. And we never seen him again. I think muting someone just gives you too much power. You know what I mean? Way too much power. I saw a lot worse flaming after war than that. Today's been kinda calm. Who stepped on the dog's tail? It's barking loudly. Lift your foot up. It's annoying. That's how it goes. That's how it goes around here. I think the post-war drama is actually one of the key selling features for the server. You know what I mean? Most entertaining on a day in play Cabal post-war drama. Yeah, I'm not the only one who loves it. And you kind of have to respect the players who give this drama to us, cause, how to say this, they have to keep going back and forth like semi-insulting each other, but they have to keep it somewhat friendly as well. You know what I mean? And all of this kind of turned into this wholesome experience, where maybe there's only 10 people participating in the drama, but there's hundreds of people reading it. People just love drama, man. I love it too, as long as I'm not part of it. I hate surprises, I hate new things. It's free television drama. Yeah, that you don't even need to pay TV license for. Man, have we been spending a lot of time in the Sundead Grounds? Let's see. 3, 5, 8, 10, 14, 18 stacks have been used out of 33, so we're way more than halfway done. I think we can definitely hit at least 3 perfect slots. Come on. It's been a long time already. Come on, just squeeze it out. Come on, give it to me. I'll give it to you as long as you want. Just give me the right slot for me. I'll give it to you all day long. Man, come on, just hit the freaking slot already. I can feel it. It's coming, and it's gonna be soon. Hey, Braider is actually clearing the minions for me. Happy freaking days. Now we can fully focus on just gambling. Okay, if I spend this whole stack without getting all attack up 40, I think we're gonna switch the spot and go to the Green Despair dummy place. It would be nice to hit one more all attack up 40, then we go to Green Despair, and towards the end just hit 2 back to back. That would be perfect. And there's so many different freaking stats available. HP, defense, intelligence, dexterity, strength, resist critical damage, ignore penetration, ignore evasion. Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know about this spot. 5,000 Selena left for this spot. Come on! To be fair, it would be nice if they gave another option. You know how in Myth system, if you roll the stat, you can always just use some kind of resource and get back the previous stat that you had. Because in that way, no one would ever miss perfect stats, even if they do everything by hand. Pirate ship and Port Lux, maybe? Maybe. We were in the pirate ship yesterday, gambling on the Termacans, and it did not go well at all. It went terribly. Not a single good one. But who knows, maybe for Stellar it's gonna be different. Hold up. Hi, saw your gaming content and thought you might enjoy Eon Rush. It's a fast-paced co-op RPG. There's a free demo out now. We're also keeping note of creators for potential future collaborations. Happy days! Happy freaking days, man. Hold up. Happy freaking days, man. We're finally getting discovered. We'll need to check the game, what they're making. Cause you know me, like I love to try new games as well. Cabal is like my anchor, but I think if we get more people from like different games as well, eventually more of those people are gonna just see Cabal. Because this is the game that I would love to play like almost forever. You know, just kind of have a really extremely good account and play Cabal. But then like I also like to play simulators, all type of unpopular games as well. 350 left, 300, 240, 130, 77, and the last click. Okay, Green Despair it is. Green despair near the dummies. My dog wanna come back inside? Hold up, I'll check. Maybe my dog wants to come inside. Also, another thing about cats. I don't know, guys, if you have any cats yourself, but cats are really not fond of still water. Like, it always has to be moving in order for them to drink. So every single time my cat wants to drink, I just have to let the tap very slowly drip, and only then she drinks. Come on, Green Despair. Do not let me down. And is my chair always getting lower and lower as I sit on it? I mean, I have been gaining a little bit of weight, but not that much. Did you hear of Crimson Desert? It's releasing this week and it's really hyped game, RPG. No, I didn't hear about it. Because usually, you know, those bigger titles, they always have like a ton of content creators already flocking to those big titles. I'm kind of looking for less popular games that would be willing to sponsor me, even though like I'm not like a big creator or anything like that. GG, bro. Thank you very much. Let's freaking go. Green Despair was a good choice, man. Green Despair was a freaking good choice. Holy moly. I'm loving it. I just need morals. I desperately need morals. Like a couple billion or something like this. And then we spend this whole day just doing Stellar. If I had anything to sell of value, I would sell it. I told you it was a good spot. Yeah, it was. Holy moly. We'll see if we can hit another one. How much combat power boost was that? It's around 1000 combat power. Because I had 20 all attack up before, so I'm only gaining 20 extra all attack up. But it's definitely, if we complete the whole tree, that's gonna be 140 all attack up extra. Because I only had one max slot when I started. And now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them maxed out already. What server is this? It's going good. It's actually going really good. With 1 billion investment, just 2 perfect stats, I think that's already really good result. But we already gotten 3 perfect stats. And we still have a bit less than half of our Selena remaining. Come on, just pump it up a little bit more than that. I'm liking the spot, man. It feels like it's all attack up spot. Because I mean, it might not look like much. Look at this, all attack up again. But this is actually like crazy good. All I'm doing here is just chilling, pressing spacebar, and my combat power is just like whoop, whoop, whoop. Just getting stronger by the day. And we do have a little compound effect on this all attack up. If I complete full tree, it's 140 all attack up extra plus 2% because I have the slot. Welcome to Twitch. Hey man, it's good to be welcomed. Well, it's the day 2 in Twitch already. Because I kind of found like different job offers. I know that I can do plumbing during the summer if I want to. But plumbing during the winter is always absolute crap. So I'm kind of tired of this momentum where I work all of the summer. Then pre-summer, I have no words. I just simply have no words. What the hell is happening? Benny, was it you that said do the training dummy Green Despair? I feel like I owe you something at this point. I feel like I owe you something at this point, man. Bro, do I even... That's the thing, I'm broke now, I have literally nothing. Something just to say like, man, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Man, I need to remember you. We'll do something for you. Still not sure what we can do, but we'll do something for you. Holy frickin' moly, man. This is actually like massive. 1 billion investment, and I already gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 40, 80 all attack up. That's so much. 1.2 million combat power, I have literally nothing. When you finish Stellar, wanna do some dungeons? I mean, it would be nice, to be fair. Because if we do the dungeons, then maybe we can make some ALZ back, and then we can jump back on the Stellar. Yeah, you lost net, still no link. It doesn't matter, the link, it's not a problem whatsoever. We're gonna get it. We can do some weak B1Fs, get some souls, and quickly fix the link. That's like the least of my worries. It's not gonna take longer than a couple minutes to fix it. I need to test my extremes and new items, so message when I'm done. Okay, okay, so we're gonna go with Scylla, do some dungeons after. All attack up 13. Come on, come on. I know you wanna hit another 40. I just can feel it. Minus 120 all attack up and minus 70 damage reduction. Yeah, for now. For a very, very short time. Because now I have 1 week B1F entry. Then tomorrow I can get 3 more. And I think that's gonna be enough to change all of the remaining slots into emptiness. I could spend a little bit of ALZ and get it done today, but I have literally no ALZ. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to buy souls from the market. It's just way too expensive. Come on, come on, come on. I see another perfect statin coming. This is definitely the place. Because to be fair, like, we almost got back-to-back all attack up. Almost. So freaking good. I fixed this one line, then later, you know, I'm still gonna try to gamble on my Termicans. And maybe I can get like a ton of all attack up from my Termicans as well. And everything is just gonna have an extra 2%. Today is going really well. I don't know, I remember your name somehow from EU Venus. LOL, I don't play at Venus, but I don't know, I'm sure I saw someone with the same name as yours. When I was playing in EU, there was no Chenky milk at that time. I remember create an account just to promote my streams on EU servers as well, but that account was level 40 warrior. So if you saw someone else, then it's just someone who just takes my name. Because yeah, apparently there is like a lot of Chenkies in all the different servers. It's just, you know, it's free promotion for me at this point. So I really don't mind. It just confused me a little bit. Yeah, I think I spent like 2 years playing while streaming in official. 8 months and a half streaming and play Cabal. But the total playtime of Cabal is maybe like 10 years on and off. But when I play it now, it's like a completely different game to me. How much Selena we have left? Oh, still quite a bit. Still quite a bit. Good to know. Hey man, my phone is charging so quick. Hold up. Need to grab the charger. Ugh. Maybe the Twitch needs a lot of more battery. There we go. I play now on 2 servers of Cabal, but cannot decide which one is better. Hold up, how do I put my phone so I can still see the chat? There we go, that's better. Now it's charging. What are the 2 servers? Oh crap. Hold up. Come on. Man, when the phone is charging, I have no place to put it so it stays upright. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now the phone is charging, I can see the chat. Play Cabal is the best. I think it literally is, it's not even a comparison anymore. If you just look at the statistics, Play Cabal has the most active players in any other server. What has changed in the last month, by the way? Haven't been watching much of anything. I mean, in the last month, I don't think too much has changed. I think maybe, like 2 months and a bit, we had the wing update from level 300 wings to max level 500 wings. Sometime in the future, Honor update should hit as well. Now the nearest updates is gonna be the all of the rebalance of all of the classes and the bingo event. Which the bingo event I'm looking most forward to. 20. Come on. You can do better than that. This and Sage Cabal, it's a reborn server and it has some new mechanics. Okay, okay. I mean, I've never tried it myself, but just because I tried to play Cabal, and as soon as I did, I was like, you know what, I'm not even interested in any other servers. I don't know, I like the people here. I like the staff here as well. It seems like everyone is just super chill. The owner is like super chill, all of the GAs are super chill. And I guess that's one of the most important things you want, you know? For the management to be like chill. 13, not good enough. Not good enough. Because that's the thing, if I had like any opportunity to invest into this server, to have like a share or some kind of ownership, a part of ownership for the server, I would definitely do it. I would definitely do it, man. Having my own Cabal server was like an all-time dream of mine. But you know, I could never make a server as good as this. So it would be nice to kind of squeeze myself in with all of the GAs. You know, just don't mind me. I'm gonna start working for the server as well. And I always thought that realistically that's not possible at all. But let's just this one scenario. And I think a couple nights back I had the dream about this, that I just basically became extremely popular. And you know, if I become like super popular, that puts my leverage like way freaking up, you know? And then maybe like I could say something like, you know what, let me invest in the server. Use all of that money from the popularity, invest all into the server, and just kind of have some ownership of it as well. It would be my baby. It would be my adopted baby, which has been raised by someone else, but then I come in at 18 years old and just play the heck out of the server. That would be a lot of cash. Yeah, it would be. That's what I'm saying, like, I will never have, well, it's unlikely that I will ever have that amount of money to actually, you know, make a deal. But maybe I don't need money, maybe I just need a ton of popularity. Imagine if we get like 100,000 views on every single video on YouTube. At that point, we would have much better leverage. Much better leverage. I would say, you know what, okay, then I maybe buy like 20-30% of the server, and then like I invest a ton of money into it. Because, how to say this, the game itself is good. Marketing team could use a little bit of work. If you check Play Cabal SEO, it's terrible. And I'm here to make it great. That's why me and a programmer are working on a special website. Because if you just type in Play Cabal to Google, how many results you're gonna see? You're only gonna see 3 results from Play Cabal itself, and then the next 5 pages is gonna be Play Cabal Wiki. For a server of this size, internet presence is not good enough. But I think in like 6 months I can actually fix that. And maybe if I provide more value to them, they're gonna be like, ah, you know, this chunky guy, he's alright. He's doing good work. Do streamers have some benefits here? You do get streamer rewards. So once in a month, you can basically apply for those rewards if you follow the Play Cabal Discord. And if you stream at least, I think, couple times a month, you get something. Like maybe a little bit of Forge Gems or something like that. Few megaphones. I mean, it's okay. Plus, you also can get your own referral link, which I think they did very good job with. Because, you know, it kind of incentivizes you to spread your referral link as far as possible. And you can get a little bit of premium currency if like a lot of people use your link, which would be ideal for me because then I could spend even more time gambling, you know? I just freaking love to gamble. If I had 10 billion in my inventory right now, you know for sure I would do my whole stellar. It would take maybe freaking 12 hours, but I would do it. Because that's the problem with me, you know, I farm up like 1-2 billion and then I wanna just spend it all. Like as a reward, you know, for farming. It's hard for me to reach like 10 billion, 20 billion, be a bit more calculated with what I spend. Because my brain just goes like, Chenky, you have 2 billion, go and gamble. You know, you can actually increase your combat power with that much ALZ. So the big question, have you gotten Slot Extender Ultimate? No. All of the Slot Extenders apart from Ultimate. Slot Extender highest I've gotten in the Christmas event. Slot Extender highs I've gotten a ton of. Maybe even more than Slot Extender lows and mediums. Skill issue. Yeah, it could be. We were speaking with Two Hope in yesterday's stream, and he has gotten so many slot extenders. But I mean, he does far more than me, so it's natural that he's gonna get more. But I don't know, I just think that I'm at the stage where Slot Extender Ultimate is a very real possibility, and I would just love to snag my very first one. That would be 18 billion profits. And I think with such a huge amount of ALZ, maybe I should put 10 billion into the warehouse and 8 billion into the inventory. So that 8 billion would be my gamble budget, and that 10 billion would be saved for something very expensive. Maybe a Dragonium or Demonite Orb, you know, stuff like that. But although I do know myself and I would gamble 8 billion, and then maybe the very next episode I would just check my warehouse and I'm like, hey, you know what, we can take 2 more billion, just gamble a little bit. But hey, it's not really gambling if you're winning, right? If you're succeeding, that's just a very, very good investment. That's how I look at it. Because yesterday we wasted a lot. 4.5 billion we lost yesterday. So it's actually nice to get something today. I'm telling you, like some days are unlucky, some days are just like super good. 10 billion in warehouse, 8 billion in stellar. I would literally spend 8 billion in stellar without a blink. Because right now I only put 1 billion in and I already gotten 20, 40, 4 perfect stats already. That's freaking crazy. That is the best ALZ 2 combat power generation I have ever had. So I'm more than happy to just keep doing this. There's only one thing I don't like about the server, that it's boring for me till maybe around 800 to 1 million combat power. And that will take quite a while when I get there. I mean, reaching 1 million, sure, it's gonna take some time, but I'm afraid to lie, but I think there's been like players who do that in a week. But those are like experienced Cabal players. They already know, they have a ton of information, they already know what they need to do exactly. Because we do have a couple of examples. The biggest one is avoid the 9 to 5. Where is this guy? There we go. Look at this. He started since January 1st, 2026. So he's been in the server, what, like 2 months and a bit? And look at this. Oh, I cannot check his gear because he's logged out. Crap. But he has made like an absolute insane progress in a very, very short time. So it's definitely possible. Because I think all you would need to do is try to find cheapest ways of combat power early on, just to put yourself to like 800, almost a million combat power. At 800k, I think you can already just farm perfectly. Awakened IC1, Awakened IC2 and EOP. Should have started there when there was a Christmas event. Yeah, but I joined literally after Bingo event. And it was actually kind of good because I needed some time to just get used to the server. But a Bingo event is gonna be very, very soon. So if you're planning to join, I mean, there's literally no better time. Because in that time you could maybe reach 500,000-600,000 combat power and already Bingo event would be useful to you. It's an MMO. If you can't get over the grind, then why even play? Well, yeah, I mean, MMOs are usually grind games. But that's what I like about them. They hand you out way more than what you need to start. That is true, that is true. There's also like another thing. You want to give the new players enough for them to kind of start, you know, making progress on their own, but also you don't want to give them too much. Because if you give them too much, that's just gonna affect them psychologically, and maybe a month from now they're not even gonna play the game. You know what I mean? Because they got a lot of stuff for absolutely free. Because right now you all can get Osminum sets, which is like so freaking easier to level up than when I joined. School kids are passing my house. My dogs are going absolutely mental. And I don't blame them, man. I hate kids as well. Not you, Chenke was talking about Cities. Yeah, I know it's not me. I'm just kind of reading the chat and adding into it as well. Because I always liked games that, you know, how to say this? You play a game for a certain amount of time and then you're a little bit stronger forever in that game. And that's the appeal that I really, really like. And that's why I've been a hardcore MMORPG player my whole life. This game feels more like a hack and slash than an MMO. What does hack and slash stand for though? Is it like a dungeon crawler? Because hack and slash does not really make any sense to my brain. Like what kind of genre is hack and slash? I know there's roguelike genres, there's dungeon crawlers. Hack and slash is like Devil May Cry and God of War. Bro, this game is nothing like that. I played both. I played Devil May Cry, which was... It's a cherry. It's not a game, it's an absolute masterpiece. God of War I also played. They couldn't be more different from each other. You know what I mean? I'm just bored of running map part. You know, you could do Chaos Arenas. Like when you're starting out, these Chaos Arenas are just incredibly useful. Because they give a ton of those dungeon fragments, and then you use those fragments to get your Osminum gear. Yeah, that's right. One at a time, get as much DP as possible, sell it, buy accessory. Yeah, here you can just pretty much get everything you need with dungeon points. Like PoE, we run ton of dungeons in a few groups. MMO part is just trading / war, you see less interaction. I cannot really agree with that from my personal experience. And here's a little story. When I quit official Cabal, because I think I have quitted YouTube for many times in my... That was 20 all attack up, don't worry. But at one point I quit Cabal for like half a year and I started playing Genshin Impact. And the difference was just unimaginable. Because just the fact that we have post-war drama, we have our guilds to talk with, I think there's a ton of interaction going on in the game. And when I played Genshin Impact, that's the biggest thing that I was missing. In that game, it literally feels that you're just all alone. You know, you're just farming bots and whatnot. But here you actually feel like, you know, there's a huge community of players. There's always so much topics and stuff going on. Even if I do my dungeon solo, it doesn't feel like solo to me because all the time I'm talking to my guild. You know what I mean? Dude, take it from me, once you get higher, it just gets longer and no less difference. Well, I think I'm already at this stage of the game. Because we've gotten to 1 million combat power really quick. But from 1 million to 1.2 million, it's just so freaking long. But it's still, it's enjoyable. How much was that? Did anyone see? I didn't even see it. It could have been 13. I hope it was 13 all attack up. Don't tell me it was 40 all attack up. I pressed so quick I completely skipped. It was 13, wasn't it? Plus 40? Nah, it wasn't. Was it? Joking. Ah, you filthy. Because I genuinely didn't see it. I didn't see it. I got way carried away by talking shit. Phew! No harm, no foul. But I need to get a little bit more focused. Because already like 2 or 3 times I accidentally just pressed spacebar out of sheer... You know, when you're doing the same thing over and over again, from sheer muscle memory, I need to slow it down just a little bit. Replay. You can replay, but streamer must allow it. I don't know, I don't want to touch OBS at all. Last time I touched OBS, it crashed. And my whole recording of like 2 hours, that's it, you know? The good thing is I could download it from Twitch. But if I download it from Twitch, it's much lesser quality than if I record it on my own device. So, you know, I'm very scared to touch OBS whenever I'm streaming. Because last time it crashed just because I switched the scene. Oh, ooh, it was plus 13. You can actually do it like that? Hold up, I'm watching the vid that he posted. 13 it was. Phew. Man, that's so nice that you can clip stuff in the... You see, Twitch actually has a lot of features that I'm not familiar with. Very nice. Come on, more all attack up. I mean, I already gotten more than I wanted to. But, you know, the greed can never be justified. We need more. Not a single perfect stat wasted, which is a good statistic to have. Because there's no worst feeling than skipping a perfect stat. You just know that you're gonna be stuck, you know, pressing spacebar for hours just to have a chance of getting that perfect stat back. What is wrong with me, man? It was ignore evasion or something like that, but for some reason I pressed double-click the spacebar. Maybe the fatigue is hitting, or maybe I just need to focus a bit more. Also, guys, does anyone have like any tips how to grow on Twitch? Maybe there's like some kind of shortcut? Because I literally done zero research on Twitch. I don't know what other streamers do. Do they stream for like 2 hours or they go for like extremely long sessions, like 6 hours, 8 hours? I just know all of the most popular YouTube people that I've ever watched, they always are on Twitch as well. So for example, Charlie, the penguin, something his name is. And I think he just streams every single day for like 12 hours or so. But then again, it's his full-time career, so it's doable. Maybe there's some kind of threshold, you know, if you stream for 6 hours, after 6 hours more viewers are getting offered to you, maybe? Because somehow I need to reach 75 on average. And just, it sounds like so much. 75 people. You couldn't even fit 75 people in this room. If I had 75 people in this room alone, I wouldn't even need to pay for heating. Just because the warmth of our bodies would heat up my whole house. That's how much 75 people are. Some people stream 12 hours plus. Yeah. I mean, maybe try it as an experiment. Because I can only do today. Tomorrow I'm already leaving for my 3-day holidays. So if we wanna go hard, we should do it today. I don't think it's possible with Cabal streams. Everything is possible, you know? Everything is possible, man. I have this idea that if you are entertaining enough as like a person, you could stream freaking solitaire and hundreds of people would watch. You know what I mean? We just need to do something. Not sure what, but there's definitely a way how we can break this game into mainstream. Because for example, Reddit is another place where Cabal is just unknown. And I do have a Reddit account with I think like 300 karma or something like that. And we've been kinda increasing the, how to say this, the visibility of Cabal in general in Reddit. Because I think if, let's say, 1,000 people just discovered this game, maybe 5 of them would actually stay and play. So if we have 100,000 people discovering the game, you know, then the servers would just crash. How much Selena do I have left? Still a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stacks and a half. This spot has been so incredibly lucky that it kind of feels weird to switch the spot. But who knows, maybe. Maybe we just squeezed everything there is out of the spot. So you wanna crash the game in a good way? Yeah, of course. I wanna be powerful enough to invest into this game a shit ton of money. Because when I also figured out that the optimization here, it's not ideal. If we ever want this server to succeed into like mainstream, optimization has to be improved. So just higher, how much was it? I think it was like 8 all attack up. Bruv, something is not right, man. I'm skipping these stats like no tomorrow. But yeah, we could hire like freaking 5 more programmers and have them work on optimization. Because the reason I figured out that the optimization is not ideal, for example, in this spot, I probably have like 200 FPS, 137. If I go to the city, it's gonna drop down to 60, 70, which means it's not optimized perfectly. But then again, with just a bit more funding, we can do it. Does anybody know how much I skipped? It was probably just 8 all attack up. Focus. Yeah, I do need to focus, man. No harm, no foul. Still, but it's like the third stat I skipped accidentally. Thank God it wasn't the perfect one. I knew this gonna happen. Yeah, but we didn't. No harm has done. No harm has been done whatsoever. We haven't skipped a single perfect stat. We had a lot of close calls though. Okay. Let me go to the bathroom, regroup a bit, and we keep on going. There's definitely at least one perfect stat left with this Selena that we can reach. Getting a bit hungry as well. It's cause you stopped dancing 100%. Maybe you're right. There we go. Now the luck should be with us one more time. But who knew that upgrading your Stellar results in such a chill stream? Why you're not using the macro app for Stellar? It's in Discord. I just don't want to, really. I did take a look at that system, and at first I thought that it's gonna be like, for example, you pick how much Selena you wanna put in. So I would pick like 100,000 Selena, and from my understanding it would roll in the background infinitely, well not infinitely, but very very fast, and it would just give me the result. Whether did I get my stat that I want or I didn't. But it doesn't work like that. It's literally the same as I'm clicking the spacebar. It would just click the spacebar for me. And it would 100% stop at the perfect stat. And I don't know, it feels a little bit more thrill when I do it with my own 2 hands. You actually have to stay focused, you know, not to skip the best stat possible. But it wouldn't miss it like humans. Yeah, it wouldn't. You have to risk it for the biscuit. Well, actually, we're risking it for nothing, to be fair, but it's just more fun this way. I'm 95% sure that I'm not gonna skip a perfect stat. Yeah, it stops at the stat you choose, so it's more comfortable. Yeah, definitely. But it's good enough to do it like this as well. And hey, we already hit a ton of all attack up perfect stats. This has been going way better than I ever expected to. And I think we have one good perfect stat in us. At least one more. 2 minutes later, how much was it? Did anyone see? Yeah. I mean, 95%, it's not 100%. But so far we're doing good. Much better than the last time I did Stellar, which was like 3 months ago. I remember I skipped so many perfect stats back then. At least 3 perfect stats I have skipped. And it freaking rage baited me every single time. What do you think? Maybe we just kinda squeezed all the luck out of this spot? Because to be fair, we already gotten 2 perfect stats just in this spot alone. Do you guys think it would be wise to change the spot? Or should we just go all in here? Cough it up. 13. Not good enough. I think if I fully complete this whole tree, if with the voter, sigil, agent bracelets, all the jewel cubes, I might even hit 1.3 million combat power. Might. If you notice me drinking a lot more water than usual, it's because I started bulking. I know it maybe sounds very, very funny, like a less than 70 kilogram dude saying that he's bulking, but I am. I've been eating like a freaking animal lately. And I figured that the more water you drink constantly, it kinda increases your appetite. So you can basically just eat more and more food every single time. And I've started eating healthy as well. I think in the last week I ate like freaking 3 kilograms of chicken, air fried. Then I switched to sweet potatoes instead of the regular potatoes, because I think those have a bit more nutrients, plus they're like so much tastier than the regular ones. They are like a lot more expensive though, but it makes the meals very, very pleasurable, so I invest into it. There we go, Quit is working on the guild, trying to make space for new people. We have 6 stacks left. If anyone has a different spot in mind, just let me know, I'm willing to try it. I think we squeezed everything out of this. This has been very, very lucky spot. Healthy eating and water. Sounds like you're trying to lose weight. Nah. Because that's the thing, if you eat healthy, you're able to eat a lot more than just eating junk food. Does that kind of make sense? When I was not eating healthy, I would probably just like have 1 pizza a day. Just 1 family-sized pizza and that would hit me for the full day. Now this wouldn't be enough at all. I would eat the full family-sized pizza in 2 meals. And now I eat 4 times a day. So in theory I could eat 2 full-size pizzas. Go on the Golden Toad, that is the most ignored mob on the map. Golden Toad, yeah man, go. Because I remember when I was like 18 or stuff like that, I thought if I just eat more junk food I would gain a lot more weight. Somehow it doesn't work like that. Chicken is like the all-time best thing. Because you might even lose weight, but gain muscle, and it will feel like you're actually much bigger, you know what I mean? I like how the Golden Toad looks. Fatty, fat. Stream Sniper also there. Happy freaking days. That's +1 viewer. And we need 50 more, I think. Yeah, 50 more. If we can have streams always at 80 people each, on average, we can get the partnership program. And who knows, I might actually start making money from my hobby, which would be really nice. Unrealistic, but really nice. Imagine not even have to go to work. And you can just do this every single day and actually get paid decently for it. It sounds like it's too good to be true, you know? But after years and years and years, maybe we can actually get to this point. I found a really nice job opening with a good salary. But the issue is, it's gonna be 1 hour 30-minute drive from my house. Very long drive. So you would spend extra 3 hours per day of just traveling in and out from work. And they have 2 days of 12-hour shifts, then 2 off days, and then 2 more days of 12-hour shifts. But I don't know. I was thinking to maybe adjust the CV a little bit, so it doesn't look like I've just been plumbing my whole life, you know? Because I don't really want to go into any type of construction anymore. It's like my plan B. Because construction always pays. 3-hour drive daily, nah, that's too much in my opinion. It is too much, but the salary is really good. The salary is actually really, really good. So that's the thing. And before I apply for that position, I'm gonna basically redo my whole CV just for that position. So I have a little bit of extra chance to get invited. There's also, I've seen a lot of people want an editor that works with Adobe Premiere. I have like quite a bit of experience, but if I'm just doing editing and stuff like that, I prefer to be my own stuff. You know what I mean? Because I already spend a ton of time sitting at my desk near the PC. So if I'm editing, I want to edit for myself. I don't want to edit for someone else. But for like any other type of jobs, I think it would be nice to get out of the house a bit more often. So we'll see, that's the plan. Maybe I can snag a high-paying job before the summer season starts. If not, then on summer I'll just return to plumbing. Do 1 more season and hopefully it's gonna be the last season that I do plumbing. I just noticed his name. Damn! I just noticed as well. All attack up +40 for you. Okay, that's nice. I don't get why people hate stream snipers. This is like the best thing ever. This server have one advantage and one disadvantage for me. It's quite slow, but when you reach 800,000 combat power plus, you feel like you accomplished something. It's like that grind was worth it. Not like other servers where you have 2 million combat power in 1 or 2 months. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I didn't want to go to private servers for so freaking long. Because the game is supposed to be hard and grindy. But the official just takes it to a whole nother level. You know, in official you can spend 10, 12 hours a day grinding and you literally might even lose more ALZ or more resources than you gain. That's possible. In here, no. Just because every single run is gonna give you a certain amount of dungeon points, so that means a certain progression, you know? Sure, maybe you're gonna use all that DP to get like divine safeguards and then you fail every single one. But still, every single dungeon entry is free. You know, there's basically you can only go up. And I think it's an appropriate time for the grind. That's why I think the server is successful, because it's kinda like official, but just a lot easier, but not too easy. Come on, come on. Golden Toad, do your magic. But yeah, this new bulking diet is taking effect on me. I think yesterday I ate 3,000 something calories. The day before I almost hit 4,000 calories. Today I still haven't eaten nothing. I just woke up. I literally puked straight from the morning. Just because before going to sleep I loaded myself with so many calories. But it's good. It's good. I'm gonna be 80 kilos, man. Whether I like it or not. Easy way of like calories is like milk. I have this Slovak right here. This is from yesterday. I basically put 2 bananas inside and just fill it all with milk. 3% whole milk. None of that 1% bullcrap. 1% milk is basically not even milk, you know? It's more water than milk at that point. So yeah, one Slovak like this, easy 600 calories and a nice amount of protein as well. But do you also hit the gym? Currently, no. I am only doing home workouts for now. I'll do them for about a month and then I'll go to the gym. Because I haven't worked out in so freaking long. Even just the home workouts, it's more than enough stress for my body. So I'll keep doing them for like a couple more weeks. And then I'll go to Stellar Goddess. And then I'll start hitting the gym as well. But I don't know, it feels like I already gained so much weight. Like I just feel heavy every single day. You know what I mean? And it's a good feeling. Come on. 20 is no good. Come on. 8 all attack up. What even is this? The stacks are slowly but sure. That was 8. It was 8. I saw it. I am slipping up a bit more and more every single time. It also would be ideal to quit vaping, but nah. Go to that mini island connected by 2 bridges at Bugzard. I think I know what you mean. Hold up. Is this the spot you're talking about? This one right here? Or that one? That one actually feels better. This one is connected by 3 bridges, not just 2. This bridge is not even usable. Maybe just all the way at the bottom. It seems like a good place. It actually seems a good place to actually hide in game. I don't think many people would check here. Let's try it. Stellar Goddess is coming. Good luck charm. Come on. New spot, new stats. 13. Close but not close enough. By the way, have you guys normally prefer YouTube or you're actually chilling at Twitch? Like, where do you spend more time watching content, YouTube or Twitch? Come on, 13. Twitch is better for streams, YouTube for videos. That's what I'm thinking exactly. You know the reason why I kinda got hyped up about Twitch? Kick better. The reason I think that Twitch could be very exciting and profitable at the same time. Because in YouTube, if you stream in YouTube, you're not really getting anything in return, right? But if you stream on Twitch, since the Twitch has some kind of bit program, like I think if you buy like a special monthly membership on Twitch, you basically get like 1 donation a month. that you can basically just give out for free. And I think just that little thingy alone is why so many streamers actually go on Twitch. Because I think you can just get paid way, way more on Twitch. I think you should offer something to Stellar Goddess. Or like a sacrifice for some good luck. 1 ounce. You know when you tip the dealer at the poker table just to get a better hand? How many stacks do I have left? Ooh, look at this. It's starting to run out. We're approaching the end of this. He's bad luck. PK him. That's funny because I think... Yeah, look, it's the same guy. He said, I think you should give something to Stellar Goddess. 3 seconds later, you know what? He's bad luck. Just kill him. No, I don't think he's bad luck. I think we just pushed our luck. Like, already. Because for 1 billion we had so many perfect stats already. And to be fair, I'll need to grab some food. I have like a kilogram of pork. And I kind of need to eat it today because I'm leaving tomorrow. Wow, it's 3 o'clock in the day already. Holy. And I still haven't had breakfast. So you know I'll just have to cook up an absolutely massive meal. Worth thousands of calories. For me, game starts when I'm able to do Awakened DX and maybe Awakened IC1. Awakened DX you can reach pretty quick. I think you can be able to farm Awakened DX within 1 day. If you start in the morning, create your account, you can immediately do Chaos Arena from 1 to 5. That's gonna give you a ton of fragments. Get Osminum weapons at the very least. You will sell off the cores, you'll make at least couple 100 mil. That might be enough for like one of the Arcanas. It was 8 all attack up. Phew. Man, what is happening with me, man? I'm just skipping all attack up stats. Awakened DX is easy, but Awakened IC1 on the other hand, yeah, it's much harder. Plus Awakened IC1 introduces you to new mechanics as well. So then you really need to store some mana as well. 20. Hold up. We're down to the last 3 stacks. Yeah, I think once we finish Stellar, maybe we're gonna do a very quick break. Just for me to have a massive feast. And then we go and farm some more dungeons. Or maybe I should start this day with a cheat meal. I have a ton of dumplings as well. If you start your day with freaking cheat meal, maybe I could even hit 5,000 calories today. Bugzard's proving me wrong. I mean, we haven't been to this place for too long anyways. Yep, last boss decreases 1,400 mana, so better have at least, I would say at least 1.5k. So you have 100 mana left over even if he debuffs you. Then once you have that done, it's not too bad. But I remember, man, when I was a lot weaker, I hated Awakened IC1 boss so much. But now it's no problem at all. Yeah, man, this water is making me hungry AF. It's like a really, really nice cheat code. If you wanna gain weight, just start drinking a ton of water. I also have some creatine, but that I will only start using once I actually start hitting the gym. Because I used it in the past and it's like absolutely wonderful. It just gives you more stamina, more strength, like instantly, you know? 8 all attack up. Come on, one more perfect stat. Just squeeze in one more perfect stat. Play Cabal is simply you against yourself. It's pure grinding that requires maximum effort to get strong. I don't know. I think official is like that, where it literally requires maximum effort. Because here's the thing, in official I was scared to gamble anything. You know what I mean? Just because for me to get something, it took hours upon hours upon hours of work. Here it's kinda more chill. You know what I mean? You just farm up for a few days, get few billion, and you have yourself a pretty nice gamble that you're looking forward to. 2 stacks left. 8 all attack up, come on. It's definitely hitting in the right direction, but we just need it to hit harder. Yeah, we should dance as well. Maybe it's gonna add something. Oh, by the way, could I ask you guys just to print out a random message? Just like a number or something like that. I've seen there is like certain achievements in Twitch, and one of the achievements that I need is to have 6 people talking at the same time. So maybe just 6 different people type 5 in the chat or something like that, and I would get that achievement already. Come on. There we go, 3. Because I don't know when it says like 6 people at the same time. Hello, Twinkie says hi. Tinty, eh? You created a Twitch account. Let's go, that's it. That's definitely, I think, 6 people. I think that achievement is under my belt. Then the next goal I need to reach is basically 4 streams in a month on 4 different days. So yesterday we streamed, today we stream. For the next 3 days I won't be able to stream, but then Friday, Saturday, literally when the event is supposed to come out, I'm supposed to return and we'll get that done. So the affiliate program is gonna be easy to complete, but the partner program, this is where we'll need to twist our noggins a bit. And whenever I say, hold up, whenever I try to brainstorm with my friends, so for example, yesterday we all met up and I was like, man, I need to somehow reach 75 people on the stream. You know what the very first suggestion was? Do OnlyFans. Literally. Do OnlyFans for 6 days. Sell feet pics. I mean, that just feels like we have few jokes in Lithuania. So the very, very lowest form that you can attain in your life is selling e-cigarettes to like underage kids. That's the complete bottom. Selling feet pics is just a little bit higher than that, but you're still scraping the bottom. Now, I don't know what's worse, to sell fit pics or to actually buy them. I don't get this stuff with feet. It seems like the least, how to say this, almost the worst part of the body. Like titties, of course. Booty, of course. Slim waist, absolutely. Big hips, beautiful. Long hair, perfect. Feet, what's the fascination with feet? I do not understand that. And I think it's a recent thing as well. Because I think it started off as a joke, but the joke has just been going around for way too long. Same, I don't get it. Nothing about them screams excitement. Yeah, I mean, it's literally the dirtiest place of your body, right? Hold up, let me, I'll go to the bathroom one more time. 1.5 liters of water. Drank in what? 4 hours we've been streaming? Holy moly. Damn, son. Okay, boys. Round 2. The cheapest water, at least in Lithuania? At least in Latvia? LV Latvia, right? Do you really have Neptunas in Latvia? It ain't cheap here, man. It's not cheap at all. I mean, if you buy it on discount, then yes, it's cheaper, but yeah, every store has it. How much for one bottle does it cost? Oh, because I mean, it's Lithuanian-made water, so it has to be cheaper in Lithuania, right? It costs less than €1 per bottle, but I always buy it only on discount. And on discount, you can get it for like 50 cents, plus 10 cents for the deposit. So then it's a good value. If there's no sparkling water on discount, I just get still water. Join OnlyFans now. Some people have way too much free time on their hands. Can't say on top of my head because I buy 5-liter bottles. I just remember it being the cheapest. In Lithuania, we usually have the off-brand ones for every store. Like basically just basic sparkling water. And that you can buy for like 20-30 cents per bottle, even without discount. But I don't know, that water tastes weird. Or at least not good enough. I'd rather spend a bit more but have my water steam. What? OnlyFans? Only feet? Tap water. Yeah, the cheapest basic is definitely just tap water. And they put it into the system where it just gives you the gas. And I was thinking about it. To basically add a filter for my tap water. And then just buy the gas machine. But then again, how much would I actually save? That was 13 all attack up. I 50-50 actually skipped it on purpose. You know, making your own water is kind of like making your own bread. Yeah, you can make it cheaper, but what's the point? You know what I mean? How much bread can you eat in a day? I remember at one point bread makers were really popular in Lithuania. It's like spend 4 hours, make your own loaf of bread, or just buy it for like €1. Man, this water is straight from the fridge. It's actually making me cold. Holy shit. It's not the warmest day today, to be fair. No sun outside, nothing like that. Just rain. How much you pay for one loaf of bread? Less than €1. Well, hold up. Are we talking about good bread? Oh, from bakery? I never buy it from bakery. It's gonna be too expensive. A really high quality loaf of bread would cost you from 8 to 10 euros. but I'm talking like legit high quality ones. And I wouldn't buy them from bakery, I would buy them from restaurants. Because there are quite a lot of restaurants that make their own bread and they can sell you the loaves. And trust me, that bread is just like... It doesn't even feel like bread anymore. It feels like a dessert of some kind. But then again, I'm not that rich to keep buying that kind of bread. But if I was, most of my money would be just spent on food. Lithuania also already has very good quality food all around. But you know, if you're just high rolling just a little bit, you can get the premium versions of the food and it's just like, I have well in my property, I don't need to buy clean water, but since all of the snow melted, well filling too rapidly, therefore it's not that clean. Yeah, I don't have a well at my place, unfortunately. Damn, here it's 2.5-3 euros for a loaf from the bakery. Maybe from the bakery it would be cheaper as well, but I know the best bread in town and it's from the specific restaurants. We have a chain of restaurants called Fat Wolf. Top class. A little bit expensive, but for the quality it's actually cheap. And then we have another restaurant system called Karchama. These guys are the ones with the bread. If you go there, you really would like to buy a loaf of bread. And you would eat it the same day, I guarantee you. That's why normal bread is a little bit better, because you eat it bit by bit. If you buy that tasty loaf of bread, it's just gonna be gone the same day. If I need to pick Turkish bread. Turkish bread is actually good as well. I've tasted some in London. I liked it very much. But yeah, here in Lithuania for my normal bread needs, I usually spend from 1 euro to 2 euros a loaf. If it's the black bread, which is the true bread, then 2 euros is okay. If it's white bread, which is basically just 1% skimmed milk type of bread, you can get it for like 50p, but I literally never eat it. Well, 1 billion has been spent, and I gotta say I'm happy with the result. 1, 2, 3, 4 perfect stats. I know myself that I'm definitely gonna grind more, and everything is just gonna be invested into Stellar. So I don't know guys, give me maybe like 1 hour. I'll cook up a really big meal, devour it, and then we can go streaming once again. I was thinking maybe it would be fun to, but maybe not, maybe it's a stupid idea. If I make a section in Discord named like Chenki's food or whatever, and you would see me uploading there like 3-4 times a day what I eat. Usually it's porridge in the morning with the Slovak of milk and bananas. Then for the second, third meal of the day, it's some kind of meat, potatoes and vegetables. And then in the evening, I usually have some kind of junk food like dumplings, pizza, or stuff like that. Okay. So guys, give me 1 hour. We eat and then we go back all again. Hopefully GA Silla is gonna be online, so we're gonna run some dungeons with him. Look at this. This guy is Lithuanian. Yeah guys, so we're gonna end the stream now, just for like 1 hour. We'll be here, no worries. Oh, beautiful. And maybe I'll even post in the Discord what kind of meal I can cook up. Since I skipped breakfast today, I really want like a really big meal. Waiting. Happy days. Okay guys, so we come back in roughly 1 hour. What's the time now? 15:30? Before 5 o'clock, the next stream is gonna start for sure. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.